Today we're going to be going over how to create an aquarium, one of GYSR's new pools. Historically, GYSR has provided the capability to stake ERC20 tokens to earn ERC20 tokens as an incentive. And as of 2022, GYSR has launched the ability through Aquariums to stake NFTs to earn ERC20s in a totally no-code way. So today we're going to walk through exactly how you can set up your own pool and how to stake and earn from one of these aquariums. On the distribute page of the GYSR platform, you can simply go to create a pool. And we have the previous GYSR and fountain options, but now the new option, which is the aquarium, where one can stake an NFT and earn an ERC20. So we'll select that. And similar to distributing any other tokens, we set up our pool using a staking token and a reward token. But in this case, our staking token is an ERC721. So I'm just going to grab a ERC721 here that I deployed on Coven for testing and put it in there. It loads. This is actually a copy of the Cryptodes contract, seeing as their open license. And I created a token called Ribbit that I'm going to distribute through my aquarium. Hit next, and I can select, similar to a fountain, the vesting schedule that I want my users to be on. You can learn more about these vesting schedules by viewing our documentation on fountains. But I'll start this at 50% and have the vesting period be 90 days. So we hope that people will be in the pool for at least 90 days to get the full value of their earnings. Of course, they can continue to earn after those 90 days as well. That's just when they vest all their multipliers. And finally, a confirmation page where we can see I'm going to be staking my Toads NFTs, earning Ribbit, investing from 50% of my earning power up to 100% of my earning rate over 90 days. And I'll hit deploy. MetaMask will open up. And I'll go ahead and confirm this transaction. So we'll wait for this pool to come through. And we can go back and refresh the page. See our new pool right here, the Toads Ribbit pool, which is unfunded. Similar to any other pool, it's the same idea of funding it. You're going to add your ERC20 rewards into the pool. Again, if you want to learn more about funding, you can watch our previous videos on creating GYSRs and fountains. I won't go through that today. On the Discover page, you can now filter by type and go to Aquarium, and we'll see our Toads Ribbit Aquarium here. So I'll click on this one. And we'll see all this rich information about the Toads Ribbit pool, what you have to stake and what you can earn. I added some metadata to this pool so we can actually see a title for the pool, a description, and a link to maybe more information or the project website. And down below, we have that very similar stake and unstake pages or components. On the left side is where users will select what NFTs they want to stake. On the right side, they will be able to unstake that for rewards. And so right now, you don't see any NFTs here, and that's because we're on testnet. We're on Coven, where OpenSea doesn't operate, but on mainnet or Polygon, where OpenSea does operate, you'll actually see the NFTs that you have in this collection. But luckily, we have a manual fallback. So before we started, I minted Toads number 1 through 10. So we're going to go ahead and stake some of these tokens. So I'll choose token number 1, token number 2, token number 3, and I'll decide to stake these 3 tokens to start. And like any other GYSR pool, especially any other fountain, I can select some amount of GYSR tokens to actually use to increase my multiplier and yield here as we use the pool. And so I'll approve my GYSR first and then talk through what this really means. I've selected 10 GYSR to put into this pool, and I'm earning a 2.04 multiplier. Let's call this 2 for simplicity. What this really means is, even though I'm only staking these 3 tokens, with this 2x multiplier, I'm actually effectively earning at the rate as though I staked 6 tokens. This is where GYSR token really becomes the superpower of the GYSR platform, where even though I'm only staking these 3, I'm effectively staking 6 because I've multiplied my staking power. And so when I hit stake, I'm actually going to send these 3 toads into the contract along with 10 GYSR and begin earning rewards as soon as they arrive. And let's just hit confirm over here and let these toads get staked into the contract. Now that they're staked, I can see that I have 3 toads staked. They haven't been staked for very long, so I haven't actually reached any of my vesting yet, but I do have 50% vested, which means that when I do unstake, I'll be able to receive 50% of what I've earned so far. As you can read here, over 90 days, I will rise all the way up to 100%. So it makes sense for me to stay staked for at least 90 days to have my full earning power. But then every second, I'm earning just a little bit more of these rewards. So far, I've earned 14.39. And I can go and select any of these tokens to claim or claim my earnings on or unstake. Now, what's really interesting about Aquariums, a new functionality we've added to GYSR, is claiming allows you to save a bunch of gas by claiming what you've already earned without unstaking and restaking your NFTs. And so you will need to re-up your GYSR. Whenever you claim, it resets your multiplier back to 1. So you'll need to put in a little more GYSR to get that multiplier back. But this is a way to save a bunch of gas so that even if you want to continue staking in the pool, you can simply claim what you've earned so far and keep them in the pool to continue earning. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I'll actually do an unstake and claim here. So I'll select my toad number 1 over here. I'll hit unstake and claim, and you can see I'm owed 14.4 ribbit, but I'm only unstaking 1/3 of my toads. I have 3 toads, and I'm only unstaking 1 of them. So when I select this 1 toad, I should earn 1/3 of my earnings, which is 4.8 roughly ribbit. And I'll hit unstake here, and confirm this transaction in MetaMask. And I'll receive my toad back to my wallet, so it will unstake my toad, and I'll also receive my 4.8 ribbit that I've earned by staking this 1 toad. And you can see that my 2 toads now are left in there. My toad number 1 would actually show on my left side of the screen on mainnet or Polygon. Again, we don't have the OpenSea fallback on our test network. But if we head over to stats, you can see there's 2 toads currently staked. And there's all that rich information you might want for any of our pools. They're also available on Aquariums. So we're really excited for people to start using this pattern of staking NFTs to earn ERC20s. It's one way for projects with 0 code to allow their communities, their amazing NFT communities, to start getting into the DeFi space and into earning utility tokens and rewards for taking part in the project and holding on to the tokens that make them a part of that community. We can't wait to see what people do with Aquariums. We're really excited to be expanding outside of just the DeFi space and bridging so many of these gaps that currently exist in crypto. Welcome to Aquariums, and we can't wait to see what you do with them.